The notion that global warming is a satanic mission to undermine Jesus is a concept that has been circulating in certain religious circles. While this idea may seem far-fetched to many, it is essential to explore the underlying themes and arguments that support this claim. According to some Christian fundamentalists, the forces of darkness, led by Satan, are orchestrating a grand scheme to destroy the earth and its inhabitants, thereby undermining the teachings of Jesus Christ. At the heart of this argument is the belief that God created the earth and its resources for human beings to use and manage responsibly. However, with the advent of industrialization and the increasing reliance on fossil fuels, humans have begun to exploit and degrade the planet, leading to catastrophic climate change. This, proponents of the satanic mission theory argue, is a deliberate attempt to thwart God's plan for humanity and the earth. By destroying the planet, Satan aims to discredit the Bible's account of creation and the promise of a divine providence that guides human affairs. Moreover, some Christians believe that the push for sustainable energy, environmental regulations, and reduced carbon emissions is a covert attempt to impose a secular, humanistic worldview that rejects the authority of the Bible. This perspective sees the climate change movement as a Trojan horse for socialism, communism, or other ideologies that are deemed incompatible with Christian values. By embracing environmentalism, individuals are, unwittingly or not, contributing to a broader agenda that seeks to supplant the sovereignty of God with human-centered solutions. Another aspect of this narrative is the perceived connection between climate change and the end times. Certain Christian interpretations of biblical prophecy suggest that the increasing frequency and severity of natural disasters, such as hurricanes, droughts, and wildfires, are signs of the approaching apocalypse. In this context, global warming is seen as a manifestation of Satan's escalating efforts to bring about a global catastrophe that will pave the way for the Antichrist's rise to power. By fostering a culture of fear, anxiety, and dependency on human institutions, the forces of darkness aim to distract humanity from the true source of salvation, Jesus Christ. It is also argued that the scientific community's emphasis on human-caused climate change is a form of secular religion that undermines the biblical account of creation and the role of God in shaping the Earth's history. By attributing the causes of climate change to human activities, such as burning fossil fuels and deforestation, scientists are, in effect, diminishing the power and sovereignty of God. This perceived attempt to supplant divine authority with human knowledge and expertise is seen as a hallmark of satanic influence. However, it is essential to acknowledge that this perspective is not representative of the entirety of Christian thought on the subject. Many Christian denominations and organizations recognize the urgency of climate change and are actively working to address its causes and consequences. They argue that caring for the earth and its resources is a fundamental aspect of Christian stewardship and a testament to God's love for creation. In conclusion, while the idea that global warming is a satanic mission to undermine Jesus may seem extreme or unfounded to many, it reflects a complex web of theological, ideological, and cultural factors that shape the worldview of certain Christian groups. By examining the underlying assumptions and arguments that support this claim, we can gain a deeper understanding of the intricate relationships between faith, science, and politics. Ultimately, the debate surrounding climate change and its connection to Christian theology highlights the need for constructive dialogue, mutual respect, and a commitment to addressing the pressing challenges of our time.